My name is Herndson. I just completed Dudley's masterclass program, and I gotta say, it was incredible, man. It's a blessing. I'm glad I finally pulled the trigger on joining you, and the value I found from it, the tools, the knowledge. I'm definitely gonna be going back into that course and then just continue adding to the notes, man. But I can't thank you enough for someone to develop a blueprint where I can follow, and hopefully I can come close and emulate some of that success you've got for yourself, man. I can't thank you enough, Dudley, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Money world. El mundo quiere dinero. Money world. Se arregla con dinero.
Yo, what's good, Duz Nation? What's good, YouTube family? Sakat Fat, peace, love, and light, man. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in this video, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my 4-year plan to become free and retire in my 30s. Now, you guys know that I'm an advocate for freedom. This is one of the main things that I talk about here on this channel on Dudley Duz. Now, for the past 5 years, I have spent grinding, positioning myself in my 20s so that in my 30s, I can be truly free and retire. Now, let me define what freedom actually means to me. Number one, having time freedom. Actually having your time to yourself to be able to embark on whatever journey you want to is something that is extremely rare, especially in the rat race, especially in the West, where people simply have all these overhead expenses, bills, whether that's car payments, mortgages, student loan debt, things of that nature. So everybody has to work in order to pay off these expenses. Having time freedom is the big thing. Secondly, location freedom. I talked to you guys about this. Being able to be anywhere you want to, whenever you want to be. You guys have seen on my channel, I've shown you my journey. This past year, I've been fortunate to just be out the country for like 6 months just because I wanted to. And then thirdly, financial freedom. Not having to worry about where the next dollar is coming at. I've come to find that when people don't have to worry about money, they're able to actually embark in things that they're passionate about, whether that's spiritual retreats, whether that's philanthropy, whether that's art. They're able to do things that they actually want to when they want to do it at their own pace. There's no pressure to try to, come up with something, quick because they don't have any money. And so when you are able to actually live in your passion and there's no pressure to produce because you have to pay bills, oh man, it's so beautiful. I see a lot of people get on YouTube and they're struggling, they're trying to make money, so they're trying to produce and put out, for a lack of better words, shitty videos with no quality, and then that hurts them. Rather, when YouTube, for example, is not your primary source of income and you can actually be passionate, it makes it so much more effortless. Now, what is retirement? To me, retirement is simply having control over the majority of your time. Obviously, nobody has 100% control over the time. Things happen, family members die, you get stuck in traffic, people need your help, where you have to invest time, whether it's a relationship, whether you have kids, you have these obligations in life. But having the majority of your time to do what you want to do is so valuable, and a lot of people don't have it because they have to spend time working in order to keep the lights on, to keep the food on the table, to provide for their kids. Truly being retired is being able to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. This is the ultimate goal for me. By now, you guys know the American dream already. Go to school, acquire debt, get a salary job to pay off the debt, which you more than likely won't. Work for the next 40 years, break your back, be hunched over at a desk, whatever type of work you're doing, and then retire and then enjoy what's left of your life, the last measly 10 to 15 years, because your body will be deteriorating, whether that's the stress, the work, the food, the chemicals, all these factors, tie into your health, and enjoy your last 10 to 15 years. That doesn't sound desirable for me. I'm sorry. As always, I'm very transparent with you guys because I want to see you guys grow. Over these last 5 years, I have amassed and created 12 streams of income for myself. Yes, I'm in a position right now to where I can live a pretty good life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can live a pretty comfortable life, but I'm still not quite at the point where I am completely free. What do I mean by this? I'm not in the position to where I could turn off my phone for 6 months and go live in the mountains of China and be trained as a monk and learn a martial art. I know I'm weird, but listen, this is how I think. These are things that I really want to do. I want to be able to go to the mountains of China, no sex, no technology, no nothing, and just really discipline and master myself. I'm all about self-mastery. I can't do this right now. I've got to reply back to clients. I've got to reply back to employees. I've got to send things over. I've got to film, edit. I've got to train. I've got to educate, update modules on my courses. I have a certain degree of freedom, but I'm still not where I want to be. This year, my goal is to bring my workload down to 20 hours a week. And yes, I can currently go to whatever country I want to, and I can stay there for 6 or 7 months. I have location freedom. I've showed you guys this on my channel. Last year, I was able to bring on employees, an SEO specialist, Facebook manager, graphic designer, and they have significantly cleared up my time by at least 30 hours. And I'm extremely grateful for my team, but I'm still not exactly where I want to be. And honestly, I'm still working about 40 hours on the business. To be honest, it was never my goal to scale up Dudley Duds to where it was a multi-million-dollar business. It was never my goal to be a CEO or boss that has to work all these hours that's scaling his business. My goal was never to become a businessman. My goal was simply freedom, being able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, with whomever I want to do it with. Right now, the ratio between my earned income and passive income is 60-40. 60% of my income is earned, 40% is passive. Now, it is my goal within these next 4 years to switch that from 90-10. 90 is passive, 10% is earned. My goal to retire by the time I'm 31. Number one, automating my social media business even more by bringing on a video editor, a copywriter, and an assistant that can handle all of my emails and workload that way. Number two, diversifying my current investment portfolio even more within the next 15 months by adding in real estate. I'm currently invested in crypto. I'm currently invested in stocks, ETFs, commodities. I've also shown you some investments that I have overseas in South America. It's my plan to add real estate. Now, my 4-year plan to truly be free is this. Within 15 months, it's my goal to actually acquire a multi-family home, probably a fourplex. I'm gonna leverage loan. I'm gonna stay there, and the first year, I'm gonna have 3 doors cash flowing. After that first year, I'm gonna refinance, and I'm gonna leverage that and put that into a triplex. Now, just within 2 years, I will have about 6 doors cash flowing. Now I have 6 doors cash flowing, right? And so my living expenses are gone. After that second year, I'm going to do the same thing. Mind you, all of my assets are already appreciating, my other assets, right? I'm going to refinance out of that, use that money, leverage that, and it gave me a duplex within 3 years, okay? Same thing. Now I have about 8 doors cash flowing. After that third year, I'm gonna I'm gonna move out. Now I have 9 doors cash flowing me, and I will be living overseas where my dollar goes a lot further while my assets are still appreciating and they're cash flowing, and I'm gonna automate that by hiring property manager. And so this is my plan to increase my net worth. Within 3 to 4 years, I will be able to literally retire by the time I'm 31, 32, have my brick and mortar assets cash flowing me while they're appreciating. Yes, things come up, you gotta fix things in here and there, but I will be a multi-millionaire within 4 years. My properties will be cash flowing me, and this alone basically grant me freedom and my future kids freedom for the rest of our lives, with just 9 doors and my other assets appreciating, and also the income coming in from my business that's going to be earned within that 10% earned income, as well as my passive income coming from certain commercials that I have, royalties that are still coming in, things of that nature, certain products, and my books, my courses, my programs. All these things will be coming in while my assets and my net worth is going up. And so this is my plan to truly obtain freedom to where I can turn off my phone for like 9 months and go be a monk in China. This is my thing. I'm very big into culture, traveling. This is what I want. I really encourage you guys to figure out how you're gonna get free. You don't have to do real estate. You don't have to do ETFs. You don't have to do crypto. There's so many ways out here to get it. So guys, this is my honest plan to retire in my 30s within 3 to 4 years. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. It helps the video get out to more people. And I send you guys peace, love, you feel me, all the abundance and more. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hi there, my name's Jamie, and I recently finished Dudley's Self-Made Master Program, and I am extremely excited to start applying what I learned into my business and my social media accounts. I've always struggled to get proper social media response and traffic. With Dudley's program, I was able to learn how to effectively create a social media site that will get proper traffic. I also learned that the bigger picture is what's the most important. I went through a health coaching program about 3 years ago, and yes, I learned a lot of good quality from it, but they kept making it seem like I needed to do this so that I could make all this money. And then that's all I was worried about, is making all this money. And Dudley does a really great job of not only teaching you how to become successful in many areas of your life, but how to also become part of the bigger picture and learn how to honor proper ethics and how to make yourself of service to other people rather than just seeing them as dollar signs, because that's no way to view people. I highly recommend this program. It's super affordable, and Dudley is definitely well versed and beyond his years, and I love to learn from someone that's also young and around the same age as me, and it helps me know that I still am on the right path. I'm where I need to be in my life, and I hope you take the time to look into his program and check it out. All right, have a good day. Peace.